All right, picture this. You've done it. You poured weeks, maybe even months into that manuscript, that big proposal, that dissertation, something that really, really matters. You've read it over and over. But then this quiet dread starts to creep in, and you're asking yourself that one terrifying question. Is this actually any good?
You know the drill. You tweak a word here, you move a paragraph there, and somehow, with every little change, the clarity just seems to get muddier. It feels like you're going backwards, right? Well, if you've ever had that sinking feeling, you're in the right place. This look into Dr. Teresa A. Smith's book, Edit Like a Pro, is about to hand you a completely new game plan.
So what is actually happening in that endless cycle of confusing revisions? Well, here's the big reveal. The problem isn't that you're a bad writer. It's not about a lack of talent or effort at all. It's because you're trying to do 3 different jobs at the exact same time. Think about it. We jump in to fix a typo, but then we get totally sidetracked by an awkward sentence, and before we know it, we're questioning our entire argument. It's a mess.
And here's the thing about that chaotic approach. It means we don't do any of those jobs well. We totally miss the big picture problems because we're obsessing over a comma, right? And then we miss all the typos because we're busy rewriting whole sections from scratch. According to Dr. Smith, this is the #1 reason our most important ideas get buried under just confusing writing.
But the pros? They have a secret. Professional editors would never try to tackle it all at once. Instead, they use this methodical 3-level system. We're talking 3 separate passes over the same document, and each pass has a completely different mission. And this is the system that turns all that chaos into pure clarity.
Okay, so let's break down what these jobs actually are. First up, you've got line editing. Think of this as the music of your writing. It's all about your voice, the rhythm, the flow. You're asking, does this sound like me? Is it actually engaging to read? Next, there's copy editing. This is the architecture, the blueprint. It makes sure your ideas are logical, your arguments are solid, and the whole structure holds up. And finally, you have proofreading. This is that final quality inspection, the super meticulous hunt for every single typo, grammar glitch, and formatting error before you hit send. You just can't be the musician, the architect, and the inspector all at the same time. It just doesn't work.
And wow, check this out. This is the perfect before and after of this system in action. I mean, the before text, it's fine, I guess, but it's kind of weak, right? It's full of cliches like passionate about education and just wordy phrases. But now, look at the after. That's the line edit giving it a powerful, active voice. It's not just being passionate, it's 15 years learning one truth. The copy edit sliced through the jargon and built a clear, compelling structure. Oh, and a final proofread? It would have caught that there should be there in that first version. It is a complete transformation from a vague statement into a confident mission. That is the power of this process.
You know, this brings us to a really huge mental shift that the book offers. So many of us chase this impossible idea of the perfect sentence. We get so hung up on it. But the real goal, the one you can actually achieve, is clarity. The moment you stop striving for some kind of mythical perfection and just focus on making your message undeniably clear, suddenly, all that pressure just lifts and you can get down to the real work.
So here's maybe the most empowering takeaway of all. Great editing isn't magic. It is not some innate talent you're either born with or you're not. It's a structured, learnable skill. It doesn't matter if you're an author, a student, or an entrepreneur. Anyone can learn this system to make their work so much more powerful and professional.
So if you're ready to finally trade in all that revision anxiety for some real, actual confidence, the entire framework is laid out in Edit Like a Pro. Look, your ideas, your research, your story, all of it deserves to be heard with the kind of clarity and impact that you intended from the very beginning. And this system, it's the map that's going to get you there.